Hello and welcome to Courtside with the Ashland University men's basketball team, brought to you by the Ashland University Journalism and Digital Media Department. I'm Miles Irvin, and today I'm joined by Associate Head Coach Brook Turson. Coach, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me, Miles.
To start things off, let's go back to last Saturday when you guys honored your seniors before playing against Tiffin. First, how much have all of those senior players meant to the Ashland program?
Well, our seniors are always, the lifeblood of our program, and they've given everything to us for whether it's been a year in GB's case, 2 in Javen. Steph has obviously been there for 4. We honored our team manager in Jacob Nupin, and then Luke is the complete anomaly, being a coach and GA, and now he's used his COVID year. So we're very grateful and thankful for our seniors. We wouldn't be in the position we are at currently in the year and just as a program if we haven't had such tremendous seniors, not just this year, but in years past.
Absolutely. Well, getting onto the court, you guys did get off to a bit of a slow start as far as in the paint scoring, but you were able to get some early threes to go down. So how are you guys able to generate those good looks from the outside with the inside being defended so well? Yeah,
we talk about the ball being the athlete for the most part with our team, and I thought we did a good job of passing the basketball in the first half there. With Maceo, they're obviously going to clog the paint and take him away. He's been such a terrific player this year. But on the flip side of the coin, we have unbelievable shooters on our team, and it was great to see Steph knock 2 down in that first half, and Javen and Cooper had a big game. Those guys can really shoot the basketball, and anytime they get a clean look, let it fly, and we think it's going down every single time.
Absolutely. Well, in the second half, the paint game was a bit better. Maceo Williams got himself going. What did you think of how you guys started the second half?
Yeah, I think that probably was a part of our start to the half was probably part of how we shot the ball in the first half. When you can make shots on the perimeter, it opens up that paint a little bit more. Gives Maceo a little bit more freedom. I thought our defense kind of really set the tone too early in that half. When we can use defense to create our offense, we're so much better, and we play faster. I think our guys are just more into it, right? And that's not to say they're not into it all the time, but I just think it gives us an energy that's very contagious for our guys, and I thought we did a good job of that to start the half and kind of led throughout the rest of the game.
Absolutely. Now, you mentioned it a little ago. Cooper Davis had a big-time game with 25 points. What can a game like that do for him with just a handful of games left in the regular season? Yeah,
we hope it continues to be a springboard for him. Cooper's been really good for us this year, and he's obviously known as a great offensive threat. I think honestly, his offense can help fuel his defense even a little bit more. And Cooper's gotten better as the year has gone on defensively, guarding guys, keeping them in front, making things really challenging for him. But there's no question his offensive ability really does help our team. It opens up guys like Maceo and Steph and GB and Jerron and, all those guys that are on the floor with him. And when he sees one go down, he thinks they're all going to go down, and that's how he should think. We want him to continue to be active and look to get his shots off when he has the opportunity.
For sure. And then someone else who's also come on strong over the last couple of games is Javen Etzler. What have you seen from him over the last 2 games?
Yeah, Javen's, coming down to the last end of his career. He's got 4, probably at least 5 games left with the conference tournament. Javen's very, very passionate about this game, and he played really well this past week, and we're hoping for him it continues to be like a springboard. We got a couple of challenging games here on the road this week, and we're looking to Javen to help us out in a big way.
And with those 4 games remaining in the regular season, how do you feel about where the team is at right now?
Yeah, I think we're in a good spot. The nice thing is we kind of control our destiny for the most part about, where we're going to finish in the league standings. I don't know if we can win the league, but we can certainly put ourselves in a position to potentially host a conference tournament game on that Tuesday and, really just start playing our best basketball over these next 4 games, and it starts Thursday at Kentucky Wesleyan.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, thanks for sitting down with me.
Thank you.
We will go into depth more on the team's upcoming road trip later in today's episode, but for now, let's take a quick break. We'll join you back here shortly. Stay tuned. You're watching Courtside right here on AUTV. Welcome back to Courtside, right here on AUTV. I'm now pleased to be joined by senior forward Stefan Stanic. Steph, thanks so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
First things first, what was your mindset coming into your season senior here at Ashland?
Well, I just wanted to enjoy it, firstly, just everything, the school, basketball. But basketball side, I wanted to win, obviously, and do something memorable with my teammates.
Absolutely. Well, on the court, you've been so impressive on the defensive side of the ball. What has led to you becoming such a versatile defender over the years?
I'd say just getting smarter as I get older. I got a little smarter and then stronger. And then also just, I think half of it is just playing a little harder than the guy you're guarding. So I'd say that's that.
And then offensively, you've been driving to the rim a lot more this year, not spending as much time on the perimeter. How have you been able to grow on that end of the floor while keeping your strong defensive play?
I've been in the paint more often. My shot's not been falling, but I just do what the team needs me to do. So I've been driving, being in the paint more. But and defensively, I'm gonna play defense as hard as I can. So that's never gonna change. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, looking ahead to the rest of the season, what do you hope to see from your team over the final 4 games of the regular season?
I think we need to play together, and I think with the sense of urgency, especially for us seniors, knowing we only got a couple more games left to go. So yeah, I think we just need to be playing hard.
Absolutely. Well, Steph, thanks so much for coming on the show, and good luck.
Thank you.
Coming up next, Coach Turson will return to close out the episode, so don't go anywhere. You're watching Courtside right here on AUTV. Welcome back to Courtside, right here on AUTV. Coach, it's time for the final segment of today's show. Before we dive into the upcoming schedule, let's take a look at the standings for the Great Midwest Athletic Conference. Right now, you guys are kind of in a battle in the middle of the conference. What do you guys have to do in order to secure a spot in that top 4?
Yeah, we have 4 very challenging games coming up. 3 on the road, 1 at home, and the game at home is against the University of Findlay, which is the leader in the league right now. So honestly, we just need to play well. And if we play well, we're going to give ourselves an opportunity to win those games. And you just prepare one game at a time. And you win, you kind of control your own destiny, and then things will work out the way they're supposed to.
Absolutely. Now, looking ahead to that Thursday matchup against Kentucky Wesleyan, currently second in the conference, what should fans expect to see from both teams?
Yeah, they're very talented. They got 2 really good guards and a number of pieces that just fit really well together. Obviously, they did beat us up here at home right before Christmas time. So, we're going to go down there and hopefully return the favor. But they're extremely talented. They're playing for a lot. That's a very tough place to play. So we're going to have the right attitude and effort level to go down there and be able to play at a really high level and hopefully pull out a win.
All right, well, now let's take a look at some other games down the road before we wrap up the show. Looking at the rest of the regular season schedule, just 4 games to go, and as you said, 3 of them on the road, and the 1 home game is against Findlay at the top of the conference. What type of mindset do you guys need to have with this type of stretch to finish the regular season?
It's got to be one that's positive. That's certainly the case, and we just need to go play one possession at a time and give maximum effort in those possessions. And we're going to put ourselves, if we do that, we're going to put ourselves in a situation where we can be successful. And I firmly believe that with this group that we have. And it starts in practice, and those reps will translate to the game. So we're gonna be positive. We're gonna just play our best, hopefully here over the last 2 weeks, and see what happens.
Yep, certainly excited to see how it goes. Thank you so much for joining me, Coach, and good luck.
Yeah, thank you, Miles.
As a reminder, be sure to tune in to 88.9 WRDL for the Eagles' following game coming this Saturday, February 22nd, for full live game coverage of Ashland University versus the Cedarville Yellow Jackets, with tip-off set for 3:15 p.m. I'm Miles Irvin saying thank you so much for tuning into Courtside right here on AUTV.